Hi everyone, thank you for joining us again tonight for our latest webinar on how to reduce toxins around your home and in your environment. So I'm this is a topic that I'm most passionate about teaching because I feel like I didn't know much of this 3 years ago, and how much it's just changed our life in such a short amount of time with what we've swapped over to natural products. And I guess I never really understood why I had to swap over to natural products to begin with, but now I understand, and definitely an advocate for everything natural wherever you can. So today we're going to be on the doTERRA wellness pyramid. We're going to be looking at how to reduce your toxic load. So we teach that with the wellness pyramid, for optimal health, you need to have everything on this pyramid all together. So make sure you're eating right, you're exercising regularly, rest and managing sleep. Stress is a really big one too. Toxic load, informed self-care, and then being proactive about your health as well. So just here today. All right, hopefully go to the next slide. What do you use in 24 hours? So these are all things, most of these things on this list, I was definitely using all the time, every single day. So especially if you're a girl, possibly you might have more of these things going onto your skin or are used around your house or in your environment than males, because we tend to, I guess, maybe sometimes use a bit more hair products. Actually, not all the time hair products. So Byron could probably, he might possibly use a fair bit more than me. But things like makeup and moisturizers, things like that as well. So anyway, looking at all these different things that I started to list that you might be exposed to on a daily basis. Just looking at shampoos and conditioners, soap, shaving gel, body wash, face scrubs, acne treatments, the water in the shower that you're showering underneath. Is it filtered? Then all the foods that you eat, what's inside it? Is it processed? Are there pesticides on the food? Is it being dyed? What do you brush your teeth with? Does it have fluoride in toothpaste? Do you use mouthwash? What are you drinking? Are you putting coffee into your body, alcohol, water? What type of quality are you putting in? Then you go to all your face products, moisturizer and wrinkle creams and makeups. So many of those. Hair products. So things like dry shampoo. Are you getting your hair straightened chemically at the hairdressers? Hairspray, gels and dyes. And you've got all your fragrances, so such as your candles and your scent warmers, your air fresheners and perfumes that might be around you, or maybe in an environment where you can't control, in your work environment too. Then cleaning. How many things do we have around the house? Window cleaners and floor cleaners, and cleaning your clothes and dishes, so many different things. And then you have medications that you might be putting into your body on a daily basis, and then all the off-gassing. So if you've been renovating, all the chemicals that are in your environment that you're breathing in from the fresh paint, fresh carpet, new carpet I should say, new flooring that you may have put in, furniture, all those type of things. So there's a lot to think about, I guess, in a whole day of what you might be putting in or onto your body or breathing in. They're just examples here. I'm sure there's lots more that I may have missed on the list that you might be able to add in. Okay, what I say to everyone is baby steps. For me to change over all my products, it has taken Byron and I just over a year. And it was a process where we would change something in our house every single week, or at least one thing a month, depending on how big it was or how much money we had to save up for different things. So baby steps, because it can be very overwhelming. And today you might even find it overwhelming with how many products I'm going to be showing, holding up and showing you of how we've changed them. And I don't expect you to remember it all off by heart to begin with, because it is a lot definitely to take in. So I guess you could always rewind the video and watch certain parts again to see. Here are some symptoms of toxicity. So Dr. Hyman is a really great website down there where this information is taken from. I was just looking at one of his articles before I started this webinar, and he talks about how reducing toxins in your life, in your home and on your body everywhere will help you lose weight. He talks about how most of the time, some people can't struggle to lose weight because their body's too toxic. Now your body's trying to process all those toxins before it even tries to process other things in your body for afterwards. So these are some of the symptoms. I know for me, I've definitely had so many of these symptoms. So many. And now, exciting enough, I can say that I don't even think I have one of these things. I'm just reading the list again. Actually, yeah, maybe one or two of them. Depending, I guess, what you're going through in your life as well at the time. Okay, so there's three main modes of exposure to toxins. So aromatically, so what we're breathing in on a daily basis. So whether that be things that you've put on your body that you're breathing in, so it could be a perfume that's not natural, it could be breathing in. It could be air fresheners in your environment, or maybe you've cleaned your house or your workplace has been cleaned with some chemicals and you're breathing those chemicals in. It could even just be fumes from cars outside and pollution, things like that. Then you've got what we put on our skin. So topically, what are you putting on that may be toxic for your body? So are you putting on makeup? Are you putting on moisturizers? Are you washing your hair with things that aren't natural? All those type of things. So there's a saying here that you should probably stick to. If you're not going to eat it, then don't put it on your skin, because don't forget, your skin is your largest pore in the whole entire body. So everything that you put on it is going to be in your bloodstream. So when I first realized that, it made me really think about, oh, okay, this bleach that I'm using to clean my shower, which I'm now stepping in afterwards, that's going to be inside my body, and then my body would have to process out the bleach. And then last one, what we put in our mouth. So that, so not only food, but also water as well. Are you having beautiful, filtered, clean water to drink on a daily basis? Are the foods you're putting into your body processed, or are they more whole foods? Thinking about things like that. Oops. Okay, so going to swap over to myself. Hi everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you some examples of what you can use, or what we've replaced, Byron and I, in our house. So hopefully it might inspire you to change to some of these items, or possibly not. It's up to you, whatever you choose. I'm just going to move my camera back a bit. I am definitely doTERRA biased, because I'm obsessed with doTERRA products because they're so amazing. So you will be seeing a fair few of those products today, but then also other things that aren't doTERRA as well. But then you never know. I guess for me, because I buy through the Loyalty Rewards program with doTERRA, it means that all my products that I buy through there, not only do I get a 25% discount and get the wholesale prices, but every time I buy, I also get free points for how much I buy. So I get 30% back of everything I buy, and I also get free products every single month. So for me, it only makes sense to use the doTERRA products, because not only I love them, but I'm getting such a big discount on them as well. So first thing I'm going to talk about is shampoo and conditioner. So doTERRA make a beautiful shampoo and conditioner that are free from all the bad ingredients. Sorry, can you kind of see them? So really great, and they also have essential oils inside them as well, so looking after your hair health at the same time. Byron really likes this healthy whole glaze that doTERRA also does, if you can kind of see it. So that's for styling your hair, so keeping it in place the way that you want to. I don't usually use that one, but more Byron. Unless my hair is feeling a bit fluffy, then I'll put a tiny bit in the ends of my hair. And then you have the root to tip serum, which I put in my hair after I've washed it when it's damp. So it's giving your hair back all those beautiful nutrients, helping with keeping it nice and smooth. So it has a really nice rosemary essential oil inside there. So that's what I do for my hair. doTERRA does do some soaps, but I don't use them in the shower, I usually just buy some local soaps from the markets that we're at. I either have in my bathroom Naked Eden brand of soaps, or I just make up my own body wash. I just get one of these containers and I put some castor liquid soap in it, and then I just put in whatever essential oils I'd like of my choice. So for example, usually I like to put in something that's invigorating, so some citrus bliss, or depending on what mood. If you want a really calming mood, you can put a bit of ylang ylang in there. You can put frankincense in there. You can put patchouli. Any type of doTERRA scent that you might like, you can put inside. Also for the shower face, so grabbing all these things out from behind my computer. So I use the Barrage skincare range. Oops, so I probably should hold it up, which is what I had up on the screen before for you. So doTERRA only created this product a year ago. So they already had a skincare range before this, which was free from all the bad, but they wanted to create a skin range that was completely plant-based. And they'd spent many years trying to create a product that was completely plant-based because there's nothing that existed, and it's pretty much making the impossible possible to be able to preserve something for such a long time without anything but plant and mineral derived ingredients. So it was really exciting when doTERRA was able to finally do that, because now I love using the Barrage every single day, so making sure that I cleanse, tone and moisturize. And then you've got the beautiful serum as well, which has in there frankincense and sandalwood and lavender and helichrysum, myrrh and rose, all those really beautiful oils for your skin. I think I had one more slide on that one. If I can get it to go across. No, I don't think it wants to go. Oh, there we go. So as well as that, as you can probably already see on the screen, so it helps smooth your skin texture, helps reduce appearance of wrinkles, minimizes pore appearance, evens your skin tone, protects against further damage, and improves the cellular hydration of your skin. There's all the ingredients down there that it contains, the essential oils. So that's how they naturally preserve the skincare range with all these beautiful oils here. Okay, I'm just going to go back to the camera. So that's the shower, which I'm done now. So for my face, which I think I put it, oops. Oh, sorry, that's what I forgot to also talk about. For the shower as well, we currently have a vitamin C shower filter in our shower. I'm not quite sure what it's called, the brand. I think it's just called Vitamin Shower. I just got that off eBay, and it's a little filter that sticks off the side of your shower head. So to the right, it's not very appealing to the eye, but at the same time, at least it's cleansing the water and filtering it, because like I've learnt before, the shower can be one of the most toxic places . Zazen also do a water filter, the shower, which I don't have a picture of, but it's just a bit more stylish looking shower filter, which I'm going to get when we renovate our bathroom. So, all right. Also, let's talk about these next. So tampons and pads. So these are one of the things that every girl definitely needs to, sorry men that are watching right now, that every girl needs to definitely change over to natural. Not only is it helpful for the environment, changing over to all natural things, but also if you swap over to natural tampons and pads, then they're not going to be bleached. They're free of chemicals. So Toxins is a brand that you can just get from Coles or Woolworths or online, and Tom's as well. That's the other brand. So they say organic on there, and it's just 100% pure organic cotton as well. So it's not bleached at all, like I said before, and that's what the pads look like. So sometimes in the shop they're not with the other pads and tampons, so you might have to look a little bit up the shelf, but then in some shops they are in with all the others. So depending on where you go, I've seen a few of them where they're not always together. So sunscreen, Byron and I bought some of these things from America, but I believe that you can get some of these sunscreens online or in the health food shop. Sunscreen I try not to use very often, and I would only go to use these sunscreens if I really, really, really needed to use them. So I try and avoid the sun in the middle of the day when it's the most hottest. But if I'm going to be in the water for a really long time, for a fair few hours, or if Byron's out surfing, then we'll use some sunscreen. So these are mineral based. So they're a lot better for you than normal sunscreens, but still it does have a lot of ingredients in the back. So sometimes I just try and use coconut oil as well, or just don't wear sunscreen at all because there's so many toxins inside them. Okay, hair, dry shampoo. So dry shampoo is definitely so toxic for you that when you're spraying onto your hair, I definitely used to use that every second or third day. Now I have a natural solution. So all it is just cornstarch. So I just bought some organic cornstarch from the health food shop, and you just place it in any container. I just bought this glass container for $1, so that's the price tag on it. And all you do in there is just add in 2 drops of rosemary, 2 drops of peppermint, and 2 drops of lavender essential oil, which is all the perfect oils for optimal hair health. So even though it's white, if you have darker hair, all you have to do is add in some cacao powder to make it as dark as you need it to go. So for me, I just use this one, and it literally you just put it in your hair, scrub it in, and then oil is gone. I use it quite a lot, and also my dogs use it as well. So if they're a bit smelly or need to have a bath and I can't bath them to the next day, then they'll get a bit of this organic cornstarch on them. So that's that one. Now, deodorant. So there's a few different deodorant choices. So doTERRA have just released a natural deodorant just this month actually. And then before doTERRA, I was buying this probiotic paste. So in the back of it, it only has the ingredients shea butter, arrowroot, baking soda, coconut oil, apricot kernel, and probiotics. So this is the only deodorant that I could find that could tame my BO smell. Because lots of natural deodorants that I've tried, I would still sweat and still smell a lot, especially because my body was going through a massive detoxing stage after all my gut issues, which is going through a bit of a detoxing stage at the moment as well, after our Europe trip, hence the pimples on my face. So this deodorant here, it's just a paste, and all you do is you literally just rub it underneath your arms, just a small amount. And one of these containers easily lasts Byron and I nearly up to 6 months. And we buy it online from America. I haven't found one in Australia yet, but it's, we just buy it from aromatools.com. They have all these pastes on there that you can buy. And then if you want to scent it, you can just choose your favorite essential oils. So sometimes I might choose, I really like the smell of Balance essential oil, which I have here, that I might put inside it. If you really like some citrus oils, you can put some citrus bliss in there. I also make up my own. So as well as putting this paste, you can also make up your own deodorant. So I've just got little stickers on the top to show you which oils are inside here. So all it literally is essential oils, and then I filled it up with fractionated coconut oil. So if you want a little scent, you can just use this one by itself without the paste. I guess it just depends on personal preference, and depending on if you are usually quite smelly or not as well. I found that this just wouldn't cut it for me unless I had a little bit of the paste at the same time, because it has the probiotics in there to stop the smelly bacteria. So now I just put on the paste and then a little bit of this one underneath my arms as well. So that's an option. Whereas we have other people that have made up their own deodorant, and it's totally fine for them, and they get through the day smelling really beautifully. I know Byron only has to use this and he's fine. Must be my Italian blood, maybe, I don't know. For perfumes, so perfumes, definitely don't have any perfumes from Maya or any of those shops anymore. I know I used to pay $130 or $120 or so for perfume that I would use on a daily basis. But now my favorite perfumes of choice at the moment is Balanced Essential Oil. And I really like Intune. So not only are you getting the beautiful smells from the oils, but they're also benefiting you at the same time in other areas. For example, Balanced Oil is really grounding, really good for helping with stress, anxiety, keeping you balanced. And then Intune is really good for concentration, focus, clarity of thought. So I just would rub this one behind my ears, and I put the Balance on the back of my neck and under my feet. Sometimes I like to mix it up. Maybe I might use a little bit of frankincense if you want more of a woody scent. And then you also have the sandalwood, which is also really beautiful. Really good manly smells as well, the frankincense. Even the Balance you could use for a man. Sandalwood. So you literally just need 1 or 2 drops and just place it on the back of your neck. Okay, moving more into, and then moisturizing your skin. You can easily just use, you can use fractionated coconut oil. This brand at the moment, which we're cooking with all the time, but then you can rub it onto your skin. Otherwise, you can make up your own body butters, which is, there's plenty of recipes. My beautiful friend Margie made me up this nice body butter. It smells really beautiful. She's put some beeswax in there as well and some essential oils inside there. I personally don't use a lot of coconut oil straight on my legs because my dogs, they follow me around the house trying to lick my legs like crazy, which I don't really like first thing in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. I tend to use fractionated coconut mostly because it absorbs into my skin really quickly, and you don't have, within about 30 seconds, and then it stops my dogs from chasing me around trying to lick my legs. Otherwise, at night time, I'd go for more of a moisturizer that's thicker for the skin, and then that way dogs won't be near me anymore. There's also, if you don't want to use coconut oils, doTERRA also has Citrus Bliss hand lotion with the beautiful Citrus Bliss smell inside it. I'm not really one to moisturize my hands very often, but if you're looking for an option and you don't want to use coconut oil, there's that one there. Lips. So make sure for your lips, if you're moisturizing, that you have a nice organic lip balm where you can actually read the ingredients on the back, so you can actually pronounce them. Is a great way to start. So doTERRA does a beautiful lip balm which has peppermint and wild orange essential oil in it. Pretty much want to eat it. It's that yummy when you put it on your lips. And then this is another one just from Aroma Tools as well, natural lip balm. They come in all these different flavors. This one's just a ginger and lemon lip balm. So I've always got them everywhere around the house, in the car, in my bag, putting them on. Cleaning around the house. So I make a lot of my own cleaning items up for around the house. So I'm just going to grab a few of them. So one of them being a foaming hand soap, which if you come to one of our courses before, this is one of the ones that we've made. So it's just here. And this is just literally castor liquid soap with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil to help the oils disperse around, some water, and then it just has On Guard essential oil. So that's all for killing germs. On Guard essential oil, it's full of clove and rosemary. So all those really great germ killing properties inside the oil. So it's just like your normal, so then it ends up being an antibacterial hand wash, just like the ones that I would used to use years ago, except they would strip my skin and make them so dried out using them Whereas now, yeah, my hands are nice and moisturized every single day. And also it's way better for the environment and removing some more toxins out of my system. So for cleaning the house, instead of having a million cleaners like I did, I had that many underneath my sink because I believe that you needed a cleaner for every part of your house, whether it be the floor or the windows or the mirrors. I was definitely a sucker for that. Now all I do is just put inside this glass spray bottle 15 drops of On Guard essential oil and 15 drops of lemon essential oil. And then you literally just fill it up with filtered water. And that's all you need to do. And it works out to be something really cheap, like $1.70 to make up this cleaner. So it's really cheap. And you literally can spray it in your mouth if you wanted to. So really safe if children accidentally spray it in their mouth or if they get it on their skin, which is really important. And it still kills the germs amazingly, just like normal cleaners would in your house, because you've got the On Guard essential oil in there, which is all about killing germs and viruses and antibacterial, antifungal, all those types of things. And I use this for everything. So cleaning the toilet, cleaning the bathroom, cleaning mirrors, the bench, all those type of things. Or should I say Byron uses this for everything. No, I do cleaning sometimes. For our toilet, an air freshener, and you could also use this around the house as well. This is just water with some essential oils inside it. So just choose whatever types of oils you like. I like to put the On Guard in there so then it's killing any bacteria in the air at the same time. So you can just put in whatever you want. I put in about 20 drops. It just depends on how strong you like it. So you just have a little play around to see what types as well, where I got lots of these recipes. I also have another one of these for my kitchen sink. So to wash our dishes, we do have a dishwasher, but then sometimes you just need to wash your dishes by hand. We have one of those little wands to wash the dishes with, and then I just put the detergent from here, the natural solution, into my little dish wand and wash it. So inside here is just, again, liquid castile soap. And then I have some On Guard essential oil in here again, and also some lemon essential oil in there. So helping break down all the grease the lemon will, as well as kill bacteria, same as On Guard as well. I've talked a lot about how that kills lots of germs and bacteria inside there. So really easy and simple way. And so this can be used as your shower gel and your in the kitchen to clean your dishes. These are the, we've made our own natural dishwashing powder before, but I wasn't too impressed with the way it turns out, so I'm still in the process of trying to make one where it's going to clean the dishes, where they come out crystal clean and beautiful like they used to when we were using the toxic stuff. But I have found these from the organic shop that I've been using at the moment, so eCover Zero. They're just little dishwashing tablets. And when I smell them, I feel like it makes me a little bit realize that there's probably a little bit of unnatural ingredients in it to some extent because of the way it makes me feel when I smell it. But at the moment, this is what we're using. It's still free from all the bad toxins that you want to be free from, and it's really good for the environment as well at the same time. So that's what we're using at the moment. doTERRA also does, if you can't be bothered to make up your own hand wash, they do a foaming hand wash that's already pre-made. So this fills up 2 of the containers, so 2 of these. So anyone has a doTERRA wholesale account, you can also buy these through there. You just fill it up. It's ready to go. I do that when I'm feeling a bit lazy or if I've had a busy week when I'm cleaning up. And they also have this multi-purpose spray, which is also amazing as well. So you can use it for cleaning your dishes. You can use it as a multi-purpose cleaner. You can use it to wash your bathrooms. So it's On Guard essential oil already pre-made up in the container, so it's there ready to go. I forgot to say before with the dishwasher as well, I also put some lemon essential oil in the rinse part of the dishwasher. So instead of having a chemical to rinse dishes in, it's just natural lemon essential oil. And it makes the dishes not only come out smelling like beautiful lemon, but they're all nice and sparkly clean as well in that final rinse. For our washing machine, we use the doTERRA laundry detergent. So it's just literally half a capful. So you don't actually really need that much. It goes a really long way, the doTERRA laundry detergent. Although I'm not sure how far it would go if you had a family of lots of children, but for us, just the two of us, Brian and I, will go through one of these maybe 4 to 5 months. This will last such a long time, but then we only really do about 2 loads of washing a week, 3 times if you're lucky. And because it's so concentrated, it says 6 times concentrated, you only just need a small amount. So it says here up to 64 loads. So I guess you could work out if it would be beneficial for you for 64 loads at a time. Just need to see a bit more. Oh, yeah. So, toothpaste, definitely a big one. So you want some fluoride-free toothpaste. And I forgot to say before of the deodorant, the reason why you want natural deodorant is so it's aluminium-free as well, which is really important. So fluoride-free toothpaste. So don't be fooled by believing that you have to have fluoride in toothpaste for you to have beautiful teeth. Not only is it free from chemicals, but it also naturally whitens your teeth. And because it has On Guard essential oil inside here, so this is one that we're talking about for the antibacterial, antifungal properties, and also boosts your immune system, it's actually really great for your teeth health, especially because it has clove essential oil inside here. I used to have really sensitive teeth where anything cold would really sting my teeth, and I was using Sensodyne toothpaste. And so I thought that going to a natural toothpaste wouldn't stop my sensitivities. But actually, since using this toothpaste and not using Sensodyne anymore or any other toothpaste, it's actually repaired my teeth. So I don't have any pain whatsoever. I don't have to go to the dentist every 6 months to get my teeth covered over with, I forget what it's called. They used to put some stuff on my teeth to stop the sensitivity. So now this has actually helped to repair that. So that's something that I definitely love about this toothpaste. And you need such a small amount. This lasts such a long time. So, and it also smells amazing. And then for a mouthwash, you can just put a little bit of this in your mouth and just a little bit of water and rinse it around. Or you can get some of the On Guard essential oil, put a drop or 2 in water, rinse it in your mouth and spit it out. I highly recommend coconut pulling as well, first thing in the morning when you wake up, to pull all those toxins out of your body. So and it's so important, the health of your oral health, I should say. Your oral health is so important because it really affects other areas in your body as well if your oral health is out, because don't forget, it's all connected. So all you do is just put about a teaspoon to a tablespoon of coconut oil in your mouth, and you swish it around through your teeth. You keep pulling it through your teeth and just swishing it around like you have water in your mouth. And then you're meant to do it for about 10 to 15 minutes. When I first started a year ago, I could only do it for about a minute, so because my mouth would get really sore. But now I can easily do it up to 10 minutes. So if you just keep doing it for as long as you can, then spitting it out. Make sure you don't spit it down the sink, otherwise you'll clog up your drain. You need to spit it into the garden or into the earth with the coconut oil. Just seeing what other products I've put out. I also have the Elevation, which I also use as a perfume too. So beautiful, this one. It has sandalwood in there and some other really beautiful scents. It's really uplifting, so really good for helping you feel happy, I guess. I do call this one my party oil that I use, especially when I'm going out at night time, late at night. If I'm feeling a bit tired, then I'll put on this essential oil. Oh, that's what I was going to say. We just recently bought a water filter. So we bought I didn't want to bring it in here because it weighs about 8 kilos because we've got the glass tank. We bought this Zazen water filter. So it has all rocks in the bottom of it and all different systems. I haven't researched it completely yet. Well, I have, but it was a while ago, and now that we've got it, I'm still working out how to tell people exactly the amazing benefits of this watering system, but you can get a glass or plastic base. We chose the glass base for it. And so it filters out everything out of your water and puts back in everything that you need. So really amazing, and I highly recommend the Zazen water filter. Been researching for a year now which water filter we should get. We finally made the decision. They sent us out this little cool photo of what the water looks like when you put underneath a magnifying glass, because of the way that it's gone through the watering system. And it's by Dr. Emoto, who's taken this picture, and he's wrote a whole book about how you want to drink water that's in when it's underneath the microscope, that it's in this form. It's really, really good for you. So that's what we also do. What else? Oh, makeup. So I did have my mascara in here. So for makeup at the moment, found a brand called Mineral Fusion, which I bought in America over the last couple of years, and they do a whole makeup range. This one here is just like a little blush. I don't really use this one very often, but it's just an example if I'm going out and I want to put on a bit of extra makeup. So, oh, there we go. It's called Illuminating Powder. So kind of like a blush. So I use the mascara of this brand. So for my eyes, I guess. But I've taken it out of the room because I used it this morning. But that's the brand. And then at the moment for foundation, I was using a powder, but I was finding that it was really clogging up my pores, and it was causing me to get blackheads and pimples. And when I researched on the internet, it's because sometimes with mineral powders, when they have a certain amount of certain ingredients, they can easily clog your pores. So I've recently just swapped over to this Zuzu brand, which I bought back from America. So it's a mineral-based, oil-free liquid foundation. So just testing out this one at the moment, but still trying to, I guess, work out exactly which makeup brand that I'm going to use. But at the same time, I know that I've reduced toxins in my makeup by swapping over to something that's a bit more mineral-based at the same time. And because I can usually, when you start to reduce toxins in your home and you start to detox, you can literally tell if something's toxic by smelling it. So far so good with these ones that I've been trying. And then for around the house, we also have diffusers as well, so to purify the air. So we have diffusers going. I think I forgot to bring mine in, but that's okay. Most people probably know what a diffuser is. So it's not a humidifier, but a diffuser. It's actually squirting the, pushing the mist out into the air, and then everywhere it touches, if you're using oil such as On Guard, then it will sanitize that area beautifully. So really good for that. And then I was going to talk about food, so I'll just change over to the other screen. So it's just a really quick overview tonight of some things. Usually when I run a course, we go into a lot more detail about why it's so important to remove items from your household that could be toxic. So here's the food. So I guess the thing is, with food, it's best to know to Google search the Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. So when Byron and I buy fruit and vegetables, we always buy organic, the food that's on the Dirty Dozen. And the Clean 15, we don't worry about buying organic. So really good for those people out there that might be saying, oh, organic's too expensive. I don't want to buy it because it costs more money. But if you actually just buy the ones that you need to buy organic, then it's pretty cost effective. And same as buying local as well. You find that a lot of local produce, they don't use sprays and pesticides on their fruit and vegetable, and they're not genetically modified. So definitely a local farmer is also a really great option. And then you know that the food's fresh. It might have been, you know, picked out of the garden that morning rather than being in, you know, shipped from the other side of the country or being in storage for a year and a half waiting, which is definitely what, up to 18 months, which is what some of the shops do. So I'll just move on to the next slide. So here's the Clean 15. So things like onions and corn, pineapple, avocado, asparagus, sweet peas. I'm sure you can read the whole list there. So all those fruits and vegetables, you actually don't need to buy organic. Fair few there. And then you have the dirty dozen. So, and it's actually in order. So apples are the most toxic fruit that you can buy. And even if you're just peeling off the skin, the toxins are still absorbed into the middle of the apple. So really important that you buy apples organically. And when I buy apples, they only end up being $1 each. So I think it's still really affordable, especially. And if if you don't want to, or even at the end of the day, if I don't buy, if I can't get peaches organically, then I just won't eat them. I'll just choose some fruit and vegetables that are in season. So lots of ones. All your berries, definitely. I buy my blueberries frozen. You can get organic blueberries from Coles and Woolworths. So because I have them in my smoothie every single morning. Potatoes, we don't even buy white potatoes anymore. We just buy sweet potatoes instead. That way we get around not having to buy them organically. And we also grow a lot of fruit and vegetables ourselves in our garden. So I highly recommend that. We have our own little worm farm and compost bin, and it's all really easy. I guess it's a bit more than just whacking the seeds in the ground, because you have to have somewhere to plant them in the first place. But once you have your garden established and somewhere to plant them, then you just can continuously harvest them over time. And if you do companion planting as well, you don't need any pesticides on your fruit and vegetables to stop all the bugs from coming. So I highly recommend researching or Googling companion plantings. Then you know, oh, okay, so if I plant marigolds in with my fruit and vegetables, or if I plant tarragon or basil in with my fruit and vegetables, then it's going to deter the pests away. You can also make up some essential oil blends of water to deter the pests, but I haven't done that one yet. I'm about to try. I read the other day that you can use wild orange essential oil in a little bit of water, and you can spray it onto the flower of the fruit and vegetables to attract bees to it to help pollinate them. So I thought that was a really good idea, considering the amount of bees that I see these days is a lot less than what they used to be, which again is all to do with one of the factors is too many chemicals in our environment, too many pesticides that are being sprayed everywhere, especially Roundup. I cannot say enough how important it is to not use Roundup on your grass, because if you've sprayed and then a bird comes along and touches the grass, then that bird's going to get sick and most likely die, as well as all the other insects and creatures that you're killing, and bees, all those type of things. There's plenty of natural things that you can use that are just as effective. So you can use vinegar, bicarb soda, and it's all about making sure you have the right acid and alkaline levels in the soil as well, and making sure it's not too wet and the drainage is good to help correct all that. So we've definitely gone through that process in our backyard, and now we've got beautiful buffalo grass, which is awesome. So I think I'm going to leave it pretty much there. I think that's a lot to think about. Oh, I forgot about this one. Here's a picture of the diffuser, one of them. You can diffuse oils into the air to cleanse it. And then at the same time, you can also choose oils to help manage your mood or to help you sleep at night time. Another good thing to do is to wash your produce with lemon oil. So if you really can't buy organically, then highly recommend just filling up the sink with water and 3 to 4 drops of lemon essential oil. You can also use apple cider vinegar. It just depends on which one you prefer the taste of. I'm not a massive fan of apple cider vinegar, but I'm trying to get it to grow on me, the flavour of it. And yeah, this is just the end of the presentation. Just sort of put a little picture up there. Maybe it's hopefully I've inspired you to have a spring clean and look at some things in your environment that you might be able to reduce the toxins. Sorry, that wasn't really a proper sentence. So, so yeah, maybe I've inspired you hopefully to look at a few things in your household that you might be able to change over to something that's more natural. So don't forget, not only is it benefiting you and your family, but also the environment as well at the same time. So thank you everyone that watched tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. That's totally fine. If not, You can contact us by email, so info@pureoils.com.au, or our website, pureoils.com.au. And then stay connected on Facebook as well. That's a great way where we post lots of things that we are doing with the oils, or things that we're doing in our house to help reduce toxins. So we might be posting up some ways of how to make natural cleansers. Otherwise, my doTERRAblog.com has hundreds and hundreds of recipes of natural cleaners and body products that you can make. So that's where I got a fair few of my recipes from. And then we also run a workshop as well of how to reduce toxins in your household, and it's similar to this, but it goes into more detail about looking at the ingredients inside products and going, okay, why is it important for me to change over to these natural products? And then we talk a little bit about those type of things too. And then best of all, you get to make your own natural foaming soap wash and cleaner, your multi-purpose cleaner to take home if you, especially because I have to import the glass spray bottles from America. So it's a good opportunity to come along to the class, so you can get one of those for free as part of the class, or part of the cost of the class. Anyway, I'm blabbing on now. So thank you for joining me tonight, and I'll be on here again soon sometime. Good night.